guys hear it? It's Prince. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay, it's me. It's me. It's me. I'm into it. What's up? Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a good weekend, Fancy Tails. Just want to check in with you here on Monday. Messy Mondays. We're starting that week off. Me, I got an 8 o'clock. But before I hit my 8 o'clock up, I just want to check in with you about routines, right? For me, routines are kind of like the only thing that saved me in my early 20s with two kids, 4 years apart. Let me tell you something. Routines are the glue really to the foundation of my family. Some of the things that help me build family traditions and help my kids have consistency and be stable and give them something to look forward to. So let's start with our soft life reset and build some routines in. Let's start with Monday. We might as well start with today. I know everybody got tons of stuff to do. And even if you don't have things to do, go get a piece of paper, think, be silent, be still, and just write a list out of things that you have to do, things that you want to do, and things that you might need help doing, right? And go get those things done. But first, let's talk about the power of routine and why it's important. So, for me, routine is important because it's not about being perfect, it's just about doing the same things over. Let's say you have to go to work every day, or you have to go drop your kids off at school every day on time. You have to go pick them up. You have to go to the grocery store. You have to cook. You have to maybe make some time for yourself, hanging out with your friends, right? Take care of your house, yourself. You might be taking some extra classes. You might be taking a full load of classes and working part time. So, what does your day look like? And part of creating a routine is just really accepting the things that are in front of you and the things that are your responsibility. And what that means from you is that you have to be accountable for yourself, be accountable for your children and the things that they have to do. You have to show up. Show up even when it's hard, when it's tired, when it's raining. Show up, show out, look your best, and get her done. Did anybody see that comedian? It's a comedian, and he's always talking about get her done. That's like been in the back of my mind for forever. So I just wanted to share that with you. Get her done. Now I hope y'all got that piece of paper, made your list, and thinking about getting her done, and then just talking about different kind of routines that we make and why routines are important for us. As moms, routines should match our bandwidth, what we're capable of doing. We don't want to overextend ourselves, but we do need to show up and be present. Some days are going to be easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Some days you'll be like, you got so much stuff you can't even talk. Like, what is it that you want? Yes. So and that's okay. Both of those are real. Both of those are valid. Sometimes we might have more bad than good, but I hope that as we share with each other in this community, we're moving towards the good, right? Getting rid of the bad, because those are some of the things that you don't really need. Remember, I talked about earlier saying no, letting go of things that don't belong to you. So I hope that we've begun to do that. And now we're checking in with our different kind of routines. So now routines give us clarity. It lets us know, like I said, being accountable, accepting what's ahead of you, being clear about your day, what you have to do. Once you start doing it, you get busy. It's not that hard. I met a couple of OG women along my motherhood journey. I'm in my early 40s, but when I was in my early 20s and I first had my daughter, I met a OG mom, and she told me, make a routine. Happy moms make happy babies. So make a routine, love on yourself, love on your baby, go pick your baby up on time, drop them off, make dinner. This gives you a sense of stability so that you know what's ahead of you, you know what you have to do. And it gives you also space to breathe. It lets you know when your free times are, what you do have time to do. And in those free times, ladies or fancy tail moms, I also want you to remember, focus on your dreams, make some dreams, write them down, and do them. This gives you like a rhythm for your life. This is who you are. It becomes, a part of what you do. So don't think that you don't have purpose and you have free time, that you just don't have anything to do. Girl, you're busy. Girl, you got a lot to do. You're going to have more once you start to realize how much time you have for yourself and to create dreams and to finish the ones you started. Doesn't matter how long it takes, just finish, right? So that's one of the biggest things that helped me was the routines I have. Picking my kids up from school, dropping them off, showing up for their field trips, showing up just in class sometimes to say hello. Back to school night. Go to back to school night. Kids love those. Go every year. Showing up for things like that, making dinner on time. When I get home from work, giving them a bath, reading, doing homework, going to the park, barbecuing on the weekends when I have free time, mostly on Sundays. Just doing things like that. And also, a couple of years ago, probably like about 7, I want to say now, we started going camping. I had an opportunity to work with a large park organization here in the East Bay. And through that, someone showed me a new skill, which was putting together a tent. And since then, I was like, I'm taking my kids in the woods. We're going to be black in the wilderness. So we be up in there camping, man. Yeah, we go every year, and it's super fun. They always look forward to it. Like right about now is the time that we usually go. And guess how much it costs? $35 a night. So it's not even that expensive. I started with one night because I was scared, but now over the 7 years, I stretched it out and I can stay about 2 to 3. I'll be ready to go after 2 though, but my kids love that. Going to the water park. Also try to go find out Discover and Go, you guys. It's a free program that they have with the Alameda County Library. If you sign up for free, they give you tons of free activities. Discover and Go. Discover and Go on the weekend. Do something every weekend with your babies, especially if it's free. Rack up all the free tickets this year, right? These are the things that are going to create the foundation for your family, stability, something to give your kids, to look forward to do. And then these become memories for your family, right? So that's the power of creating a routine, stability, consistency, showing up just to show up because it matters, right? And being accountable. And then I'm going to share with you too another thing that's helped me. You know how I say I'm always in the go go, and I've always had OGs, and I feel like they're really my angels that have helped me on my motherhood journey, right? And one of the things I've learned too is to journal. Now, I used to journal a lot when I was a teenager, and I have a journal from when I was like 15. We all got those, right? But life, and I got busy, grew up, had kids, started working full time. For some reason, forgot to journal my innermost deep thoughts. And those are important to remember about yourself and what you want to do and what you think. Because you can't become distracted from what you're doing in your path, right? So you have to write those things down. I also learned in my MBA program too that it's important to journal. This is part of that self-care routine. So this is a journal one of my old Mima gave me. Shout out to Mima. She helped me raise all 3 of my kids. Had to drop them off at 6 weeks. Y'all know to go back to work. Have your baby. They want you to go back to work. So I had to go back to work, drop my baby off, and it's difficult. A lot of times I remember crying, leaving my baby. It's like, dang, I don't want to go to work. But we have to pay those bills, ladies. So creating routine, consistency. And so one day she saw me, I was overwhelmed, busy going, I'm going to cry, busy going with the flow. It's just sometimes it could be a lot. So just have to slow down. And she was like, don't forget to journal, get some me time. Because sometimes it's hard for me to find a babysitter. It's hard for me to get out. But I'm trying to make more time to do that. So in doing that, I'm starting to journal more. This is my little safety tool. So this is me time. She gave this to me in a little bathtub. I love me a nice bubble bath. Shout out to Bath and Body. So this is me time, and I have written in here. I don't know if you guys can see it. See, I be writing. So I picked this back up. I'm just journaling, writing things down, learning my thoughts. I have my old one from my early 20s, but I also started this one for my adulthood. So don't forget to journal, ladies. Create your routine. Get back into who you are. Don't forget to ask yourself, what is it that I need today? What do I have to do today? What do my kids need today? And what can I let go of, right? Give yourself some space to breathe and just focus. So, as we go into our Mondays, I know it's super alive. We have a lot of things to do. Routines help create security for our kids. It gives them confidence to know, like, this is my mom. She's going to show up in this way. My family's going to be here. It also gives them something to look forward to. It gives you something to look forward to. Wait, don't forget, you're going to create that sense of belonging for you and your family. You're going to begin to create family routines and memories. And even when you're tired, you're like, I got to get this done. Because don't forget, it's family first, right? Traditions are forever. So go create some for you and your family, whatever and whoever that is. I'm the only child. But me and my kids, I was like, it's me against them. It's me against us. We are all we got. So we have to take care of each other. So don't forget to create those family traditions as a part of your routine. It can be Friday pizza night. You don't got to buy pizza. Make some pizza. Trader Joe's, that's my go-to. They have pizza dough. Make some. I always made pizza. It was super fun. It didn't taste that good, but the kids love to do it. So have some low cost fun. Create those routines on a budget. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need that much. $5. They can eat cheese and wick. I love wick. Get free milk and cheese to your kids are 5. I miss my wick. Man, let me tell you, don't forget to do those walks. Sometimes we just take free walks. Speaking of which, me and my kids just took a night walk last night. It was like 9:30, but we were still all up. So I was like, let's go take a walk. You can talk about anything on those walks. It gives you time for your kids to open up to you, and then you can open up to your kids. It could be just to you guys things that you guys do. I also do Sunday morning pancakes, cheap and low cost, just a family routine, eating dinner together, eating breakfast together. And don't forget to pray or talk about things at the table. This can be like family time, right? So, those are some of the things that I do and some of my real stories about taking night walks, just journaling, creating a routine, which became traditions for me and my family. So, I just wanted to give you some encouragement on this Monday as we start off making those lists. I can think about 3 things I need to do. First, take my kids to the dentist. Then I need to finish studying for my PMP because I'm trying to get certified. So could make some more money for me and the kids. And then 3, need to clean my house. And then 4, make some time to have fun with my kids. And I hope that you guys make you some plans and have a little moment of silence. Think to yourself what you have to do. Do a little reset. Find you a family ritual, whatever it is. Just make it yours. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to be you. And I hope you guys have a good Monday, build some supportive routines, and be sure to check in with me next time.